on and hopefully that's all right. Alexander starts to wear Persian clothes. Now, have a look at the movie. Does this wonderfully. All this rich colour and jewellery Alexander's wearing. That, Ben, is not Macedonian. Macedonians don't dress like that. It does look like fun, and I'd be keen. But look at all the luxury that's surrounding him. The suspicion is Alexander's becoming more like a Persian king. And this whole policy of fusion thing is a part of making the Macedonians worship Alexander. Persians worship their kings, Macedonians do not. A Macedonian king is the first among equals. It looks like Alexander wants his Macedonians to start worshipping him. They don't want to. The first thing he does is he wears the Persian clothes. Have a look at what Plutarch says, and then I'll break it down and get you started. And Alexander has hair. I don't. My daughter said, Daddy, why have you got spots on your head? What? There's no hair. God's sake. It doesn't grow it for Read! I am preparing. This is sexy. Here's my Persian cloak. This is good. Okay. So, he starts to wear Persian things. I don't know what Persian.
Where's your tiara?
Where's your tiara?
Oh, hang on. He wasn't wearing a tiara. There we go. Super Persian. Super Persian guy.
Oh my god.
I bet you all the teachers sitting at the
Right, okay, so he starts to wear a combination. He's never going to wear trousers. I am wearing trousers because men wear trousers in 21st century New Zealand. But wearing trousers for the Macedonians was a sign of a woman.
One side of your cape is longer than the other. Can you pull it?
You know.
It's annoying me. It's annoying me. Please pull it down.
No, it's the new style.
No, I'll pull it down for you.
It's not a square, it's not a square piece of paper.
This.
Pull, see on your left arm.
Oh, we're getting a little bit demanding!
Please!
Alright, just roll with it, okay? So, why did he do this? Why did he start to wear Persian clothes? Well, Plutarch says perhaps it was like trying to adapt to local customs. Right, fair enough. Well, what would be the Persian response to Alexander wearing Persian clothes? What would it be?
He's becoming one of them.
He is becoming one of them. They would think, yes, that's good. A Persian king should wear. Why did you do that? A Persian king. Oh, thank you. A Persian king does wear rich fabric and have lots of jewels. I don't really do it. Okay, so that's what a Persian king would do, isn't it? Super Persian. What were the Macedonian viewpoint of this? Here we go. How do the Macedonians react? They wouldn't like it at all, would they? Because we're conquerors. Why are you wearing the clothes of a conqueror? It's actually a serious issue. We've conquered them, and you're wearing their clothes. What are you? What are you? Do I look as a Good, I'm trying to do. Or was Alexander trying to get his Macedonians to worship him in the Persian style? It may have been. Plutarch suggests as much. That Plutarch's general sort of thesis is Alexander at heart was an honest man, a good man. But he became so powerful so young. And all that power corrupted him. And by now, he wants everyone to start worshipping him. Okay? Persian viewpoint? Ivan, what do you reckon? Persian viewpoint of that?
Worship your.
Yeah. That's what they expected. That's what they expected to worship the king. And it's possibly what Alexander wants right now.
That's my boyfriend, not yours.
Macedonian viewpoints? Jakob, what do you reckon? How do the Macedonians react to that idea?
He's still their king. Well, they're not under Persian rule.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
First among equals. To worship a king is barbaric. It's backward. It's what non-Macedonians do. So this is not a particularly good start. But Alexander, you know, he's well into it. I can't undo my knot. I wonder if I'm doomed to wear this for the whole of the day. Oh God. Okay, there we go. Oh good. Okay. It's me all along. Right. Stop it, Ellie. Seriously. So, let's have a look at the Macedonian reaction overall. I mean, you've been writing that down, guys, if you've sussed it. But, as Plutarch says, this hugely
Not really.
upset the Macedonians.
That's what the booklet's for.
Why were they upset? Why are you wearing the clothes of a conquered people? In the movie, this is Cassander. Alexander throws him against the wall. It's a huge, it's insult to Macedonia. Are we even going home? If Alexander's dressed up as a Persian king, it's pretty clear we're not going home. We're stuck here. But they still thought Alexander was awesome. So they tried to ignore it. I couldn't put it up anyway. He wasn't awesome leader, me. You're following Alexander. I imagine it's pretty inspirational. He was such a good general as well. And he made them all very rich and very powerful. There was that part in the movie that actually happened after the wedding of Roxanne where Alexander said he's going to pay everyone's debts. And the question is, how are these men in debt? They must be some of the richest men in the world. All the gold from the Persian Empire, but still.
all of the expensive prostitutes.
Oh, yeah, well, they must have ran up some pretty considerable debts. Alexander paid them all off. So it's a good thing to be with Alexander. Let's try and ignore this clothes-wearing thing. But unfortunately, for the Macedonians, it all pretty much goes downhill from here on in.